great.
I got me a snowbox.
I hatched one and then I caught one.
Okay, well, Pokemon Go, I guess, is a little
Transition?
on point as we are hatching things, as you guys are hatching babies. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna play a trivia game. There is a prize for this game. It's actually really easy. You guys have 6 categories on your score sheets here. We're gonna let you roll the dice, and of course each dice is gonna tell you 1 is prenatal, 4 is newborns, and 6 is toddlers. You get it right, you get that area correct, and what the first person to get all 6 categories answer correctly is gonna win our lovely little prize. And what is our prize, Vanna?
A new bathroom safety kit. I totally wanted to say car, but
Yeah.
I don't even have a little car.
So, since you're to my right, we'll let you go first. These are not terribly hard questions, we promise. So, prenatal. The organ in which the baby develops in the mother during pregnancy is called?
The uterus.
That is correct. Please mark your prenatal. Kitty, your turn.
Uh-oh.
I got toddlers. What are children called from the age they first walk, about 12 months, to the age 3?
My first walk.
Besides
toddlers.
Toddlers is correct. I was about to
Those are
say,
your
please
questions.
don't overthink this. Mark off your toddlers.
Please make sure you mark it off. There's more pens in the center if you need it.
6.
Also toddlers, okay. When can jealousy be recognized in a 1-year-old? Sometimes in the second year.
Can you repeat the question?
I didn't understand it either. I didn't understand what the question was.
Can we change the question?
Some of these, I'll admit, are a little hinky, and we'll go ahead and get rid of those. Give 2 tips on how to handle a child's reluctance to go to bed at night.
Ooh, maybe reading a story
Okay.
and some sort of positive reinforcement.
So the answers they give is be gentle but firm and consistent. So that's very good. Be patient. Make sure their physical needs are taken care of, and use a nightlight. Okay. So
We're gonna count it.
I'm gonna count it. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, Daddy.
2.
2. Okay. So true or false? More premature and low birth weight babies are now surviving because of better medical care. Very true. Please mark that. All right. Mommy?
3. What is a unisex name?
Dakota.
Very good.
Very good.
Mark.
Mark it. And can we pass the dice down too?
Brianna.
Only cheeseburger.
She's recording it.
Okay. Name 3 factors that contribute to weight gain during pregnancy besides the weight of the baby. Eating. Okay.
Do you remember that chart we had up there about where the weight goes?
And it added up to 30 pounds. The breasts, that's true. They're about 2 pounds. What's the baby attached to?
Your is the I can't think of the word.
The placenta, that's it. Very true, very true. So the answers they give is the placenta, the amniotic fluid, an increase in breast tissue, blood volume, fat stores, and body fluids. And of course, eating too much is always going to contribute to weight gains. So, very good. We're going to count that one.
It's okay. 4. Oxygen, temperature, and blank are controlled in an incubator for a premature baby. That one sounds hard. Alright. Which holds more urine, cloth or disposable diapers?
Disposable.
Exactly, correct.
Perfect.
What was the
What was
answer to
the
the other
answer?
one?
The answer to the other one was humidity.
Oh, I totally would have gotten that right. I swear to God.
Well, why didn't you scream it out?
I remember that was tense.
Yes.
Yes. 4.
Okay, true or false? A newborn baby may sleep from 12 hours a day to almost continuously.
Continuously? I would say 12 hours altogether in a day, like broken up, not 12 hours at once.
Don't ever think. It's true or false?
True?
It's true. That is correct.
Because I don't see a baby sleeping for 12 hours at once.
No. So our parenting education, the Parents as Teachers, says that a newborn should sleep about 20 hours per day. But we don't want a baby to sleep more than 4 hours at a time because their blood sugar can get low. Did you mark that one?
I did.
Okay.
An epidural is a type of regional blank which may be used during labor.
Anesthesia.
I'm from the county anesthetic.
Yep, that's it.
Anesthesia.
That's
same
it.
thing.
That's it.
One.
Okay. How much weight does a woman generally gain during pregnancy?
30 pounds.
That's it.
He's like, you just said that.
Yeah, I gave you that one. So the card says 24 to 30 pounds, but that is correct. Okay, go ahead, Mom. She's got 6.
True or false? Negativism is abnormal in the emotional development of a toddler.
Being negative. Is that normal for a toddler?
Is everything being theirs count?
It's
Just
just true or
something-
false.
Is true or false?
True? Yes, they can be brats.
The answer is false. Negativism is not abnormal in the emotional development of a toddler.
I say you can't even, like,
I'm
Okay.
getting around both.
Two questions worded
Is there like 8 negatives in that?
Right.
Okay.
We're
we're gonna do that one again, because I don't even know that I agree with that answer, not that it surely matters. Okay. It is important to set good examples in food, blank, and table manners in toddlers.
Yeah.
What's the
Wait,
blank? The blank. It is important to set good example in food, blank, and table manners in toddlers.
I can't remember my last name.
That is normal in pregnancy. Here, I'll let you read it. Maybe that will.
What is the number? What I
It's
have?
6.
I can only think of like health, like how to eat, like
So would another word for that be food choices?
yeah.
Then you're right. So go ahead and mark it. Okay. Did you have one already? Yeah.
Go ahead,
Roll
roll
again. Roll again. Keep rolling. You should be playing the slots or something here, because there you go. 3. Give 3 boys' names that begin with the letter B.
Brian. Brad.
There you go. Why not? I couldn't think of a better. You've answered 2 questions. Do you remember what the other one was? Because everybody's answered 2 so far.
I answered 2.
2. Oh, wait, then we're only our second time around. Sorry. Go ahead, Mommy. Oh, give me the deck of cards. All right.
5.
Infants.
Which are the first 2 teeth to come in?
The 2 bottom.
There you go. Mark it.
She's gonna know everything.
I
Hey, we can always learn something, no matter how many kids we have.
5.
Tell me.
Okay. Besides being safe, infant toys and equipment should promote what?
Learning.
Development. Yes. Definitely count that one. Absolutely.
5.
Stop copying me.
Name 2 appropriate infant toys.
Teething ring and like a stuffed animal or something, like vibrating stuffed animal. We have a vibrating stuffed animal, don't we? Yeah.
You can say lynx, you can say rattle, you can say
Yeah, rattle would have been a good one.
instead of that teething ring.
Yeah.
All right. then.
Do I get to check it off or not?
I don't know, gross. He's like an Xbox One.
So I can play with them.
Pokemon
Pokemon Go.
It does promote hand-eye coordination.
Well,
Development right
In
there.
an older child, maybe. In our under 2-year-old, we want to limit their video game and TV
I'm still
and
confused.
the
Do I
like.
get to check this off?
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead, Margaret.
there are the little stuffed animals that you can put
Yes,
down.
that's
They
exactly what I was
climb
thinking
as
of.
they go back up.
Okay, we said we'd give it to you. You.
Got your back.
Thank you. Was that fine?
Yeah. 5. Okay.
You know, we put you live to witness.
Name 4 foods that could cause choking in an infant.
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay, that's probably true.
I like it.
Apples.
Okay. What do you eat for snacks? Think about that kind of.
Chips.
Okay.
And cereal.
Okay, that's true. The answer on here is nuts, grapes, candy and popcorn, potato chips, cut up raw vegetables, raisins, and chunks of cooked meat. Okay, so the honest answer is anything that can fit through your thumb and forefinger in this regard is actually a choking hazard. So one of the big things that we give our kids to play and chew on are bottles. Well, what is that lid? That is actually the perfect size for our baby to choke on. So you always want to think about that. Even my car keys. How many times have we seen kids chewing on their parents' car keys? Our lights are like that. It's okay. Yeah. Well, it is really gross. Not only are they very dirty, but they're actually a choking hazard. Mine goes straight through. I'm gonna borrow these keys right here. So if I have my hand in that regard, well, I'm trying not to show off her keys, but they are a choking hazard. So we want to be really careful of that sort of thing. Okay, but definitely give it to you. And Diana?
Oh, I already had that.
2. What is clamped and cut after delivery?
The cord.
Richard? Okay. When do a toddler's second molars usually come in? Like an age. They're the second molars.
That's a big can.
Mm-hmm. So the second molars are usually the 2-year molars, so it will be between 20 and 24 months. Okay. Our babies will start teething usually about 4-ish months, and they'll be chewing on everything and drooling a lot. And their first teeth usually come in somewhere in the 6-month range, but it depends on the baby. Let's see. About when do toddlers begin to take an interest in dressing themselves? At what age?
Like 4.
This says between 18 months and 2 years.
Oh.
Yes.
I got a quick story for that one. This one was probably 2. And I had picked an outfit out for her. She would not put it on. She was making me so mad. So I finally went there and got her dad and I was like, just get her dressed. I was like, I'm going to be late for work. Just get her dressed. And he goes in there and he's like, Baby Bear, why don't you put on this outfit? The exact one I had, and she put it right on. I thought I was going to lose my
Peter?
mind that day here.
Okay. Which is usually takes longer for a child to control, their bowel or their bladder?
Bladder.
Or their bowel.
She's just trying to give it to you.
I am trying to give it to you. The bowel is usually harder for a child to control because we only go once or twice a day. So they don't have as much practice with the bowel as they do with the bladder. Do you? She doesn't need 5.
Oh. 6.
How is it rigged?
Oh, she's got good ears.
She does have good ears. She's like your mom.
Hey, wait a minute now.
All right, Miss Antandra. By about what age do most children have a full set of primary teeth?
Full set of teeth. Maybe about 3.
Exactly right, about 3.
Rigged.
See, I think she has some experience on this.
I know.
Has nothing to do with this is the fact of baby 6. No.
1.
A diagnostic technique using sound waves to check for the health problems and fetal development is called an.
Just listen to the words of the question.
Sono waves.
Okay.
Talk about a sonogram.
Also called an.
Ultrasound?
Yes, that's it.
Tell about yourself, sweetie.
Shut up. Pizza rolls.
So are you gonna call me now, pizza
Yeah.
rolls? 4.
At birth, a newborn is often a dusky color. This improves quickly after he or she starts to
Say breathe oxygen.
very good.
Shed.
Shed.
Shed their
Did
first
you
layer of
really
skin.
say shed over there? Oh my goodness.
3.
3. Okay. Give 3 girls names that start with the letter E.
Elizabeth. Ezra.
I can think of like 10.
I know, but I can't think of
One specifically related to Pokemon. So.
help me,
Emma.
Give me one of the, yeah.
Air. What?
Aaron.
Aaron, okay, that works. Give it to him. Give it to him.
The phone number.
Elsa, y'all all know Elsa.
Yeah.
I was thinking Eve for Evie.
Nice.
What number did you get, Brianna?
She got 5. She went 12.
5.
You need that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What immunization does DTP stand for?
What?
Give her something else. That is just wrong. I'm probably the only one that does
The
that.
answer is.
Diphtheria, pertussis, and
I'm
tetanus.
glad she knows
Yeah.
that.
I knew
Totally
diphtheria
gonna say
and
that.
tetanus.
I knew it was
I
tetanus,
didn't know
but
I
I
knew
knew what shot it was.
Yeah. we can
Around
help.
8
I knew
months,
what it
the
was, I
baby may
should've
develop blank anxiety, which is fear of unfamiliar people. At around 8 months, a baby may
Being
develop.
shy. I was shy.
It's a particular type of anxiety. So,
Around 8 months, a baby may develop blank anxiety, which is fear of unfamiliar people. What do you call
it's
it?
another word for unfamiliar people.
Strangers.
Very good. Stranger anxiety.
Stranger anxiety, or we also call it
Oh,
stranger
wow.
danger.
Nailed it.
Okay. What does having the baby blues mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I didn't hear you that time.
Just pay no attention to that.
What does that mean?
Have you heard of that before?
Next question.
She's like, I haven't heard of that one.
So, baby blues happens after we have our baby. And it is very, very simply, I'm going to cry for 2 hours because the table is wood. Okay? And it can simply be that reason. Okay? I told my husband to put on his blue shirt and he wore the green. Okay? Anything minor like that can set it off.
Dropping a fork.
Dropping a fork can set it off. Absolutely. So it's normal in that first month of the baby's life for you to go through this. And we would say you could cry for even longer than 2 hours and it would still be okay. However, postpartum depression can start at 1 month. And so if you're having a lot of baby blues, if you're not feeling like you want to take care of the baby, if getting up and taking a shower just sounds like too much work and you'd rather stay in bed, those can be some warning signs, and we'll definitely give you some more information on that during the course of this class. But please let your care coordinator know. Please reach out for support and assistance, because we want you and your baby to be as happy and as healthy as possible. So really
And know
serious.
that dads can get postpartum depression too.
Yes.
So if you find that your partner does not want to play video games the way they used to, or maybe do the things that they used to do, or he doesn't want to go Pokemon Go.
I might be
If-
happy.
if he's not given, kind of off-color remarks and
Yes.
questions over there.
They are now
Yeah.
meet
Uh-huh.
themselves.
Yes,
You
okay.
want to watch out in it for, you gotta watch out for
They,
each other.
they know me already. They have my number.
Hey, Chris, yeah, we got your number over there. Okay. Is a doctor specializing in the treatment of infants and young children a pediatrician or an obstetrician?
Pediatrician.
That's right. 3.
3.
Give one girl's name that begins with the letter either U or V.
A Victoria. Very good.
Every time I push the button, go backwards.
I need 2 or 3, so.
Okay.
Pick one or the other.
2.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm not reading that one.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Why would baby? She's gonna find
Yeah, absolutely.
Daisy.
Okay, we'll use it.
It-
We were trying to skip
Notice
it.
what is it?
Delivery of a dead baby is called a.
Oh my god, I'm.
Okay, well that's why I was trying to skip it.
Why do you want to read that?
Was that 2 or 3?
That's
Oh,
two.
that's so
I already
sad.
have 2.
Blank is a condition of oxygen deprivation to the fetus, which can cause great damage.
What was-
Did you get
What's
the
the
morbid-
question?
The morbid card?
All right, good
Starting out like this game.
True or false? At-home births are not generally advised, and they are legal in some states.
Illegal in some states?
Illegal.
True.
It's true. In fact, Florida is one of the states that discourages home births.
Florida discourages it, or is it illegal in Florida?
I don't know if it's illegal or not, but it is not. We're not allowed to have stand-at-home birth centers.
Oh,
They
okay.
won't license them.
Really? You might want to check because I know that there's one in Tallahassee.
Well, if they're grandfathered.
Yeah.
Number 1.
What B vitamin reduces the risk of a serious type of birth defect?
B vitamin.
Often found in prenatal vitamins.
There's a lot found.
Does not start with a B.
Does it start with an F?
It might.
Is it folic acid?
It is.
Hey, I came up with the letter.
D4. Like, seriously.
Are the bones of a newborn very hard or very soft?
Solid.
That's
Very
right.
good.
Babies are normally covered with a white, greasy substance at birth called. This is actually gonna come up on Wednesday's class, but it's called vernix.
I had one born covered in it.
Yep.
Isn't it Vernix like Casiosa or
Yes.
something like that?
But most medical professionals are gonna shorten it to
Really?
vernix. Yes.
Seriously, right?
Hey,
I do some research every once in a while.
And most of the
He's
time
like,
it's
I don't
in,
just look at Pokemon.
most of the time it's found on babies who are premature. So if you have a baby born before 37 weeks, that's usually a good indication if they're covered in vernix that they're preterm. And then, because most of the time, by the time babies, she didn't have any, her brother was covered. Nice early, and she was.
Right. The other thing that a preemie baby may have is lots of hair all over their little bodies. They're actually very cute. Okay. If a mother plans to bottle feed rather than breastfeed, how can her milk production be prevented? What?
Pumpkin? I don't know.
The answer is with a hormone medication that they give you, which can help prevent the milk from coming in.
I don't know.
What legal document should parents be sure is issued soon after the baby's birth? What legal document do you need soon after your baby's birth?
Do I need?
And the doctor is going to need, and the school will eventually
I need for the baby.
Yes,
Need birth certificate.
that's it.
I'll need it for that. I need it for the baby. So,
Why is it important to trim a baby's fingernail?
so we won't scratch these off.
Exactly.
Which one do you mean?
Right?
this is
Okay.
best done while the baby is sleeping, after bath. I had to call my sister to do it the first time because I started freaking out.
I still scratch myself.
I was like, Valerie, come, make a fingernail.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, this is again where you cry over the smallest things. Like I was at home by myself and I went to cut his fingernails and I don't know what happened. I just started crying. I had to call my sister to come
Okay.
get help me.
Very normal, very normal. When's the best time to cut a baby's nails?
Baby's asleep after a bath.
Yes, when they're asleep. That's it. Somebody's been doing his reading. I got
I just
it.
said it. I just said
Oh,
it.
did you?
Yeah.
He's like, she thinks I'm smart.
Has she been reading you the answers the whole time?
No. I will say that is the second time.
Okay. The appearance of a baby's head at the external opening of the vagina is called.
I don't know. The appearance of the head
Uh-huh.
at the opening of
Think-
the vagina.
Think of what this area of the head could wear if the baby were royalty.
A crown?
Uh-huh. It's called crowning.
Oh,
I'm sure you've heard that word before.
not one time.
Okay.
Really? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
I know, right?
Let's see, we're up to.
You heard on TL, the baby is crowning.
Here, okay, next question. It is rare for the father to be present during delivery.
I don't think so.
And the answer is false. So you're right. And you won because you got all the answers correct. And
So
she
rigged.
and-
There was no
Something else
way
first.
anybody else would have ever
Right.
won.
Next you'll win. And then next